guys, welcome back to another episode in the HC Virtual Kitchen, and today we're making something epic. We are making a Swiss roll. Now this is not just any Swiss roll, not your typical Swiss roll. This is a chocolate covered strawberry Swiss roll. So we've taken something pretty classy and made it even tastier. So stay tuned and I'll show you how I make it. In a small bowl, we'll add half a cup of flour, a third of a cup of cocoa powder, half a teaspoon of baking powder, quarter teaspoon of baking soda, and an eighth of a teaspoon of salt. And we'll give that a little whisker-rooney there to get to everything combined. You can sift this if you'd like. In a separate bowl, we're going to take 3 egg whites, and we're going to whisk these until we get a soft peak. Once you reach that stage, we're going to slowly add in a half a cup of granulated sugar and whisk again until stiff peaks form. In another bowl, I've added 3 egg yolks and added in a third a cup of granulated sugar, as well as 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then I'm slowly incorporating the dry ingredients that we mixed together before, and I'm alternating adding a third of a cup of water. So just alternate your dry ingredients with the water until you get everything combined. It's always good to bring it down and scrape down the sides, that way you make sure you've gotten everything incorporated. Now we're going to fold in some of that chocolate batter in with the egg whites. And you want to fold this, that way we don't knock down too much of the volume from the egg whites. Once you've got it incorporated, then we'll add the remainder, and again fold that in. And this will form our sponge chocolate batter. On a parchment lined sheet, I've added the batter and spread it into the corners. I've used a 9x13 baking pan here. You could also use a special jelly roll pan if you have one. Once you've filled it in, we're going to pop it in the oven at 350 for 12 to 15 minutes. While your sponge cake is baking in the oven, take a large tea towel and cover it generously with powdered sugar. We're going to roll our cake on here, and we want to make sure it doesn't stick. As soon as your cake comes out of the oven, you'll want to flip it onto the tea towel directly, peel off your parchment paper, and start to roll the cake. Then set it aside to cool completely. To make the ganache for the top of our Swiss roll, we'll add 3 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chips to 6 tablespoons of hot, heavy whipping cream. Let it sit for a few minutes and then stir, and it's ready. Once your cake has cooled, we will slowly unroll it from the tea towel. As you see here, it can kind of stick, so that's why the powdered sugar is important. Don't worry if you get a little crack there, it will work out just fine. And you're going to want to spread a thin layer of your favorite frosting for your Swiss roll. I did a strawberry cream cheese frosting, has some whipped cream folded into it as well. The secret is freeze-dried strawberries. I'm also going to add some fresh strawberries to it to give it a fresh pop. And then we'll begin to slowly roll up our cake. Don't worry if you get any cracks or splits, because our ganache will cover up any imperfections. I like to place a Swiss roll on a wire rack and then drizzle the chocolate ganache that we made earlier over the top. That way any excess can drip off. We'll then add some swirls of fresh whipped cream, some fresh strawberries, and then we'll add a dusting of powdered sugar. And there you have it. So guys, I hope this inspires you to have a little courage to dirty a kitchen towel and make a delicious Swiss roll in your home. I know your family will love it. So until next time, we'll see you guys soon. Bye!